guys, and in today's video, we're going to be doing the $5 million budget challenge in Roblox Driving Empire. Basically, the rules of this challenge is I have to get one hypercar, one supercar, one daily, and a house under $5 million, and whatever else I want. We have to get those first, though, to make sure we complete a collection, and then after that, we can free roam. But we have $5 million as a budget, so without further ado, let's head to the dealership and start scoping out some cars that I want. Alright, so we're at the dealership now. It's pretty nice, okay? Let's go into it. Alright, so the rules are, first we gotta find a daily, because you have to have a daily. You can't just daily a supercar or a hypercar, so we need something to drive every day if this was a real collection. So, I'm gonna say right here this price range, of course, because that's where a daily would be. Should I get an SUV or should I get like a wagon or something? What should I get? There's gotta be something really cool. I could go like this, like the Audi RS4 Avant, or like an Audi RS6 Avant, or, you know, the Audi RS7 Sportback. There's a lot of dailies I could get here. I just gotta choose them out of all these right here. Like, well, I don't consider a Nissan GTR a daily, I would say. So, let's just go back down, and whatever's down here is what we can get. Also, like an Audi Avant RS2 I could get, or this is when it starts to become supercar. So this is when we gotta stop right here, but I would say this could be a daily right here. This Bentley Flying Spur. I love that thing so much. That might be on my list, but first, let's just check out this price range. So you can go for an SUV, or I can go for like a wagon like this right here, or the RS2, because this one's the RS4, and I just don't know which one I like more. Probably the RS2, though. Alright, so the ones I can get are like 1996 Audi Avant RS2, because it's just a little bit different. You know, I've done RS6 before, so I haven't done this before. We should do this, probably. This one is $150,000 out of our $5 million budget, and let's go drive this around as our daily. Alright, so here's the calculator here with 5 mil on it, and we just take away 150 grand for this RS2, and we're still left with $4.8 million. We got this. That was light work, and look at the spec I have on this car. So let's bring it back to the house to add it to the collection, and we can come back for our supercar and hypercar, because we still need those. Alright, so I think I have my spec ready for this RS2 Avant. I got this blue with red calipers, some shiny rims, and red interior, and I fitted it out. So it should be looking good now, and let's go put it in the collection as the daily. Let's put it right in the middle, because it's not a podium vehicle. You're driving this thing every day, so we'll put it right here, right in front of this Driving Empire logo, because this is like the leader of the group, dude. This is the daily that I would be driving every day. And then right here, we can get the main supercar and hypercar, and then whatever I want over here. So, of course, go back to the dealership, and let's get a supercar and hypercar for those two spots right there. So, just when I was parking it up, I'm getting back in and driving back out. Okay, that was for no reason. Let's get a supercar first, because we need to get that before we get a hypercar, because that's kind of a big purchase. So, let's go find a good budget car supercar, which I have like 2 in mind, but I always use them. So should I use something different? Probably know what they are. It's the GT3 RS and the 765 LT. But I honestly think I need to change it up. Something like an Audi R8, which I have an Audi daily, so that would work. But or like a Porsche GT2 RS. There's a lot of options here that I have never done before that I can do. So we just gotta look and see what ones I want, probably in this price range, because right here's when it starts to turn into hypercars, and we don't want that. So right now we want a supercar. I could get like a Speedster or a GT2 RS. I'm thinking about a GT2 RS, but I wanted the $1 million one, but it's kind of down here, and I don't know if you consider that a supercar or a hypercar because of its price tag. I'm not sure. We gotta keep in mind, though, that we gotta get a house, too, which is gonna be expensive, so no. I'm gonna go for the least expensive version, which is this one right here, at $400,000. So, without further ado, I think this is the one I'm gonna get. It's different. I always use the GT3 RS, and I like the GT2 RS, so why not use this? Alright, so our budget before, again, was $4.8 million right now. Let's take away 400 grand exactly, because that's how much this GT2 RS I just bought was, and that total is gonna bring us to $4.4 million. So we still have a lot of money. I mean, I could have got the YSAC package for $1.2 million, but I want to save some money for a house. And this thing's already a very good spec. Look at this thing. This thing is beautiful right now. I think I already just had spec this out before. But yeah, let's bring it back to collection. Put it in the podium spot. Alright, so let's put the supercar in the garage now, the GT2 RS, and don't mind because the daily will be gone. We'll put it back here in the end because, of course, I'm driving here and back. So this penthouse doesn't count, I just realized. So let's go get a new house just so we don't gotta worry about putting these cars in the penthouse, which won't be my house because I think it's actually too expensive. $6 million for this one, so which one should I buy? That is not a lot of money. So which one can we get that holds? This one has 4 show-off garages. That's $1.4 million. For $1.4 million, we could get 4 show-off garages. So, I'm going to spawn this house for $1.4 million. Let's take that out of our budget right now. So, budget before, and let's take away $1.45 million. So, 1.4. Messed it up, so we're just going to do $1.4 million. Oh my. Same thing, but that's going to bring us to $3 million. So, we have $3 million for a hypercar because we already got a supercar, and daily we just didn't have it in the right house. So, without further ado, let's go put the supercar and the daily out here. I actually don't know. Where should I put it? 2 in here? Oh, don't be Robux. It's Robux! Alright, so now we have all the spots, which we just put the supercar here. So the GT2 RS, finally, we have the house. So we bought the house. Alright, so Porsche GT2 RS right here. And then out here, we should put the daily, which was the RS2. So we'll put this right here. Alright, so we got the house. $1.45 million house. It's pretty nice looking. It's blue. And then we got the RS2, my daily out here. And the GT2 RS as a supercar inside. We have no hypercar with a budget of $3,050,000. So let's head back to the dealership and see what we can work with. All right, so hypercar time. We gotta get a hypercar under $3 million with some extra money to spend on anything I want. So, all right, so our range is probably around like right here, I would say, something like that. So we could get like the 990 Spider to match with the GT2 RS, or we can get something like, you know, Pagani, the Elva. Ooh, the Elva would be a good option for $2.3 million. I can see it happening already. A lot of good options for $3 million right here. We got this for $2.6 million, and that's probably the most we want to spend because we still want, you know, $400,000 to spend on some extra stuff. Like a Pagani, that would be absolutely amazing. Like $2.8 million. Dude, I gotta think about this hard now. All right, I think we're gonna actually spend most of our budget and do $2.8 million Pagani Huayra Roadster. We're gonna have like, not a lot left. We're gonna have like 250 grand, but that's still, you know, a decent amount. So let's go drive this thing and bring it back to the house, and then we can do what we want. All right, so here is my $2.8 million Pagani Huayra Roadster right here. Let's bring it back to the house, and then we can see what we can do with our $250,000 left. So we spent $2.8 million on this, and we'll take it away from our, you know, fraction in a second. So, bring it back here and put it inside the garage next to the GT2 RS, and then we have the whole garage filled up, and then we can do whatever we want. So, all right, so we have the 2 in the garage. We got the Pagani Huayra Roadster and the GT2 RS with $250,000, like I said. So we got 250 grand to buy whatever we want next, with this being our setup right now. It's a pretty good setup, not gonna lie. There's a spot right here, and it's calling my name. What should we put here for 250 grand? I don't know, man. I don't know. All right, so I picked my final car, and it is right in front of me. Do you guys want to take any guesses in the comments before I show you? Okay, we'll show it now. 1, 2, 3. I got an entire NASCAR. There's nothing saying this thing is over $250,000. Its price tag has 500 trophies, and you can't buy trophies in the game, so nobody knows what its real price is. So, you know, why not? It's 500 trophies, and we'll just classify that as 250 grand, and here's the rest of my money right here. First of all, we got this beautiful house right there. This thing's absolutely beautiful. You got this inside. I'm not gonna show the whole thing, because I'm not really a person to show you a house, but, you know, it's a pretty nice house. You know, it was like $1.7 million. When you come in here, you can see there's a GT2 RS right here and a Pagani Huayra Roadster. These are both beautiful, and just look at this collection right here. So we got the Pagani, the GT2 RS, there's the hypercar and the supercar. Then out here is my daily. I got an RS2 Avant. Pretty interesting choice, but I like it a lot. Look at this spec, it's amazing, and it just goes well with the house, you know. And then right here, it's our finale car, the NASCAR. Oh, yeah. I don't know if this is 250 grand. It's probably like $1 million, but we're not going to talk about that. So, guys, if you ever wanted to know what you can get for $5 million on Driving Empire, you can get 1, 2, 3, 4 cars and one very nice house. I like this a lot. I like this collection. Comment down below. What do you think about it? This is going to be the end of the video. I truly hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to check out my description and subscribe to my second channel to reach my goal of 3,000 subscribers on that channel, and subscribe to this channel so I can reach my goal of 35,000 subscribers. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you guys in the next one.